Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 27th through March 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy, what's going on? Felix has an obsession with the printer. Whether I print something out or not, he's going to be there guarding it. In case it makes any noise. Anyways, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Pentacles. You're a little... I feel like you can't make up your mind about something. You're kind of in the middle there, kind of one foot in, one foot out in a particular situation where you can't make up your mind, where you should bring up the other foot. You know what I mean? So you're kind of on the edge there. Let's see. In the recent past, the World card, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups. All right, so this is a chapter that closed off. You're showing up pretty determined here, you know, pretty open towards possibly the next chapter of whatever has been closed there. So that tells me there's been a lot of healing going on your part, and you're stepping into a brand new energy here with a lot of determination and a lot of openness. Good. You're showing up good here. In the current situation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's whatever you're dealing with that you're in this pickle. About it's something that you've invested in, something that you've been putting effort in. You're still putting effort into whatever it is, but again, I see with the Six of Swords your foot out of it. It's almost looking like you don't want to leave it because maybe there's something you still need to learn from it, or something. I don't know if it's your anxiousness that kind of gets you like, okay, I'm done with this, let's go, or if it's something else. And I feel like it's something else. I don't feel you anxious in this one, kind of like I'm bored, let's go to next. No, it doesn't feel like that. But it does feel like you almost want to get yourself out of something, but you're not doing it. Thinking that, maybe there's more I could learn from this, or who knows, something might be opening up and I might miss it. And, you know, if that's the case, you won't miss it because you'll get it from someplace else. But I can see how you're kind of trying to gather up all sorts of excuses to still be in the situation, but we'll see. In the immediate future, the Lovers, the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands. And this is the place where I see you stuck a little bit. So there is a connection that shows up here, tied up to you, and it doesn't have to be love. It could be, for most of you, probably with this Lovers, but it could be something else, a commitment to something. And you're not looking happy, in all honesty. You know, you're looking quite disappointed, and time just passes by and you're still there, just being in, okay, yeah, whatever, you know, kind of an energy with it. I get you even being disappointed that you're in this place of, all right, let's just let time pass by and not do anything about it. So I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, King of Cups, Five of Swords. Yes, I mean, there is love here. Your heart is definitely in it 100%, but there's deception in it too. So it's like, there's almost like an instinctual rejection to whatever it is you're dealing with. Whatever it is you're keeping yourself stuck in. Because ultimately that's what it comes down to. You know, it's a choice of you throwing in the other foot towards out or keeping it in. Ultimately, so it's your choice, but you're right there in the middle, spread out in both parts. And again, an instinctual kind of an energy that comes through is that of rejection, possibly even towards finding yourself in the situation because it's uncomfortable not knowing, right? Being like, I don't know, I'm just gonna sit here without doing anything even though I don't feel good about it. There is love and there's deception at the same time there. That's the thing. You know, it's not one or the other. They're both there. Let's see. Let me do the World card in the recent past. Wow. Okay. You got the World card again, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. This is a very lengthy chapter of your life, and it's that of self-love. And I feel like you achieved that. It just took a while, which is fine. You know, there's no rush to it, but I do feel like it's a very extended cycle that you may have had to experience quite a few things to get you into this place of, all right, you know what? Ultimately, it's about me, so let me learn how to do that. And you did. Took a while. You know, so it's almost like a reminder that comes through in this reading. Like you had it going on here, and that's why you're coming in with a lot of determination and openness. It's almost looking like that needs to be a reminder for this situation right here, you know, because you achieved that, definitely. And it was hard work. Let's do the King of Swords in the recent past. Wow. Look at these doubles here. You get the King of Swords again, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. So yeah, lots of courage, determination that was built up here through this sense of self-love that you achieved, again, to kind of set you up for the next chapter of your life. And yeah, fear did show up, apparently, a lot. It did bring you back a little, just a tiny little bit, not much, because I still see you going. You know, kind of like, okay, next, let's see what the next chapter brings, and I got this, and I can do this, and sometimes I'm scared. That's why you take that step back, but then you're still going for it, you know, so you still remain open to whatever's opening up for you there. Let me do the Eight of Pentacles in the current situation. The Justice card, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords. This is, again, something you're putting effort into. And for the most part, it seems fine. You know, it seems like it's balanced. Everything's fine there. You've got an energy attached to you here of other possibilities, other options. It's attached to you. You're not taking it. It's just attached to you. And you're aware of it with that Four of Swords being there. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, everything's fine here. Everything's going all right. But I do know that ultimately, if I decide to, I can go to whatever's out there. You know, I don't have to keep myself stuck in here. For some reason, you're keeping yourself here as long as it's fine. Or that's the justification that you're probably experiencing. But again, that energy is attached to you. So there's definitely an awareness of, if this doesn't work out, I'll be fine someplace else, you know. Even if it's tiny, it's there. Let's do the Six of Swords. This is the 1 foot out. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Three of Cups. So in the 1 foot out, okay, so this is what you're doing. So you know where, let's take a job. Let's not take a relationship because that's too cliche, even though that would be the best example. Let's take a job, right? So you're working at this job, whatever you're working at, and you know, that time in your life comes where it's like, oh, okay, but you know, I kind of want to change. I kind of want something new. Like, this is fine for what it is. I would probably not leave it, but if something better shows up, I'll be the first one to go. So that's what you're showing me here. That's why it's fine. But you have that other energy attached to you of maybe there's something better. Because what you're doing is actually kind of setting yourself up to waiting for that something better. And if that shows up, then you'll go. Okay. But there's something bugging you about it if you keep yourself open in that direction. You know, there's something that doesn't sit right with you. So it's kind of like you're compromising. No. You got comfortable. You got comfortable here. But definitely open to something else if it's better. So, interesting. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. For the Page of Pentacles, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here. So you are working on your stability. Whatever this is, and I don't know if it involves your job or relationship of some sort. I don't know what it involves, but this is a separate kind of a thing. This is you doing your thing, basically. And you're kind of slowly but surely building up something for yourself. So I love this energy that you got this going on, because if you were giving all of your energy only to this one, I would get on your case, but I'm not gonna, because I see this on the side. So you're building something up here for you, a sense of stability there. And it feels like at this point, it feels stable, it feels balanced, it feels good, and it feels like you're growing. It looks like it's kind of a slow progress. It's not too slow. It's slow for me the way I look at it and the way I see it, the way you would feel it. It doesn't feel slow. It feels just right, because you are an earth sign, and you with pentacles are, best buddies. Not me. But so that's why in the way that I see it, it might look slow. In the way that you perceive it, it might feel just right. One day at a time kind of a thing. Things are building up here. So I don't know, maybe you started learning about something new, or I don't know. It almost feels like you're coming in with this energy that it feels like every day is new, which is great, because it's exciting. Let me do the Lovers in the immediate future. The Sun, the Emperor, the Hermit. All right, so there's a connection that shows up here. It does carry happiness. But you know what's interesting about it? This Emperor, whoever this is, whether it's you or them, they hold the power to bring that happiness forward. In terms of, maybe it's not you, maybe it's somebody you're dealing with. If they're not showing up in that energy, then it's not going to be there. That happiness, yeah, it's going to be there, but not that kind of happiness. So it's almost feeling like somebody carries this energy, but if they're not putting it out there, it's not going to show up. So it's kind of like for nothing. They do have the ability to put it out there. Now it's a matter of, and this could be you, by the way, so I don't know who it is. It's a matter of getting in touch with their depth, basically, to bring that forward. So this energy is definitely available. There is the energy of someone being upset right next to it. That's why I'm like, okay, well, this energy of happiness is available, but is it being brought forward? I don't know. For the Four of Cups, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Six of Wands. So here, someone is presenting themselves with losing their patience. And I feel like it could be you. It could actually be you. I'm looking at this parallel here where it's like, in terms of you building your own sense of stability, no loss of patience there. It's kind of like, okay, well, almost like you've got a handle on it. When it comes to this one, it's like, well, chop chop. Where is it? And I feel like it sucks because you actually get this energy of happiness too. You're feeling it. The problem is it's not showing up fully, So because of that, you might be losing your patience here. There's a sense of discontent. There's a sense of, okay, can this show up already? Can it be here in front of us? I feel like at times it does show up and you feel good about it. Maybe 80% of the time you're like, but it's dragging its feet, Like I feel happy once a year in this energy. And then the rest of it is kind of like waiting for it to come back up again. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Let's do the Three of Wands. Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups. If the energy continues like this, in a sense of discontent, in a sense of I'm not seeing it, in a sense of, yeah, it's here, but nobody's playing with it, kind of a thing, I feel like it's kind of going to fade away on its own. I don't even know if it's one of those things where you're like, oh, okay, I'm done with it, or they're like, I'm done with it. I feel like it's a fading kind of an energy. And yeah, it's important. It is a soul connection. I feel like you know that, they know that, you know, the importance of it. But at the same time, if nothing truly changes in terms of energies of happiness, love, all of everything that's felt inside, if that's not going to show up, it's kind of going to fade away on its own here. So if nothing changes, anyways, let's see what the universe has to close it off. Knight of Wands, the Death card, the Four of Wands. Oops. Somebody's losing their interest here towards commitment, towards taking this towards a, you know, the next step of this commitment. There's a pulling back. There's a very passionate energy that is getting cut off all of the sudden towards creating commitment here. Now, I don't know who that is. If it's you, if it's them. It's kind of like, think of it as, you know, you get all excited about possibly creating something with someone, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like, okay, you know, kind of. If nothing changes, the energy will fade away. So, anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.